My name's Bill Nichols. I'm a metal detectorist. I've always had an interest in history. I have looked on the television at programs such as Time Team, and whilst that does fulfill part of what I'm interested in, I don't somehow fancy scrabbling around with mud and dirt and pouring rain. So metal detecting became a very good alternative.
Okay, so this is a white metal detector made in America. It's quite an old machine, 13 or 14 years old. I've not had it long myself, but and I haven't found it much, but it takes some getting used to. I got a silver penny from King Canute. So that's about just shade under 1,000 years old.
I belong to a club, the Stour Valley Search and Recovery. It's been going for something like 30 odd years. We have a list of farmers all over East and North Dorset who we go to on a regular basis.
Ben, I've got a signal here. You can hear the noise. I don't know if that picks up. This is a probe for finding the gold and silver. Down there still.
What is it?
Bit of iron.
Besides coins and artifacts, we also dig up an awful lot of scrap metal. In fact, I think it's fair to say that when you're out digging, if you find a coin or an artifact on a particular morning, that's about as much you can hope for.
Well, you couldn't get much more than that. Just a piece of metal of some description.
These items we collect, and probably twice a year, all the members of the club, will bring their scrap metal to one of our guys who liaises with the scrap metal company, takes them in, and we receive payment. This payment is 100% allocated to charities. We support 3 charities in the Dorset area. That's the Dorset and Somerset Air Ambulance, Julius House, and also Forest Home Hospice in Poole.
A few years ago we were down here, and most of the lads, in fact all the lads except myself, went into a field which we'd not been before, but it had horses in it. And I didn't fancy that because I thought it'd be full of horseshoes and nails, etc. So I came up here and went up onto that hill over there. I climbed right up the hill towards the bank of trees up there. Got a signal, dug it up. It was an Edward the Confessor penny. Not exactly rare, but nice coin and good nick. Never found anything else in the morning. In the afternoon, I was packing up to go home, and I came back down the hill, got another signal, and I picked up, well, it was just a disc. It looked like a black disc.
So I wandered back to the car with this disc. And when I got near to the car, there's a puddle. So I knelt down and started to wash the coin, or tried to clean off the darkness that was on the surface. Oxidization, I suppose you call it. And I could see the coin was old. I got extremely excited, and then instead of going home, I rushed back up the hill to where the other members of the club were digging, and went to one particular person who was expert at medieval coins.
It was a groat, a silver groat from Henry VI, about 1427. I ran back to show John Hinchcliffe, our sites officer. I ran all the way back. I was so excited up the hill for him to have a look at it. One of the better days of digging. Most of them are like today.
metal detecting links reading about it with actually touching history. When you go out and when you get to the site, is this the day I'm going to find the gold coin, the gold ring? Who knows? When you get out into the field and you get that signal, what is it? What's going to be there? And you dig it up, and it's a coin. And maybe it's a medieval coin. And then your mind starts to run riot. Who was the man that owned this coin? What was he doing in this field at that particular time? How much was it worth to him? And you're thinking, when you pick up, say, a George III halfpenny, this was worth a lot of money. The man who lost it was obviously a farm worker. He wouldn't have been a farm owner. And when you've got this halfpenny, he's got this halfpenny in his pocket, and he's thinking to himself, I've been working in this field for 12 hours under boiling sunshine, doing the harvest. I'm going, on the way home, I'm going to drop into the pub. I'm going to have a lovely pint of cool beer. But when he gets to the pub and goes to his pocket, no halfpenny.